My name is Bob Lanning. I'm here to tell you about making a train diorama in HO scale. The Phoenix cement plant you see here was actually constructed in 1959 to make concrete for the Glen Canyon Dam in northern Arizona. This is made from a commercial kit, and we made it to fit our area. It was able to take the buildings, move them around. You can see the little round kiln in the front and all the storage areas, and that is actually a much larger facility, but it represents the area very well. You can see a lot of vehicles and people in the area, and a train sitting there ready to pick up the cement to go in the hopper cars. Up on the hill we have the town of Hopewell, which is only built as a transfer point where the ore was dropped down through the Hopewell tunnel and taken to a transfer point and transferred to the standard gauge cars down into Clarkdale. That town, of course, no longer exists, but it was had its own school. There was even a little rail car that ran up there from Clarkdale to carry people back and forth. And I think there was a couple of thousand people there at one time. The structure you see, the wire, was the original way of hauling the ore out before the railroad, and it was hauled out and put in these buckets, and mules would pull the buckets down, and of course they would go back up by themselves. And that's just kind of a little historical thing we showed to show how the ore used to be carried down. So we actually have the earlier areas and the later ways of moving the ore out. And the way we built these are just by photographs. We built these out of wood, these little transfers and pulleys, and just used thin string and wire, and the buckets are actually made out of shell casings, but they look like the buckets that were used. It's really not too accurate, but it gives a general overall feel of the way that thing used to work.